just don't even try. Just don't even try anymore. Watching my Broncos get beat. Murray Crombo Weebs. My name is Cole. His name is Mike. His name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 216 of AniPro. And on this week's episode, listen, we're feeling a little spicy. We're feeling a little, We're
coming out of the Elfin Lead review, so we're feeling hot and spicy, controversial.
Controversial, yeah. It's the MIDdies. It's the annual MIDdies, which we traditionally hold before the WEEBies, which will be out in a couple weeks. But this week, it's all about the worst in show. The worst of the worst. The bad stuff. You know, we like to...
Yeah, it's like a dry run for the actual good stuff, but you just talk about the stuff that it sucks, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
these ones don't matter as much. They're just for fun. These are just for fun. It's like
these are
Razzies,
for fun. You know, there's really no rules here. We can overlap. We can do all of that. But I think we'll do that in the second half. In the first half, I think we kind of want to revisit maybe some of the reviews that we did in the past year as well. Maybe some of our favorites, some of our least favorites. I have a feeling I know where Jay's going to go with his least favorite.
No, because that would be this year.
That would be this year.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know where Jay's going to go.
Stay tuned 1 year from now when Jay talks about how much he hates Elfin Lead again.
I'd rather not, honestly. I think I can go without talking about Elfin Lead for a good couple years now.
Couple years.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I checked out the ending of the manga of Elfin Lead, and that's a different one. That is a
oh really?
It's quite different. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll do that in the first half anyway. Leave a like, subscribe. You know, we're on YouTube, so you got to do the stuff where you say leave a like and subscribe. You know, it's all of that junk. You know, but
please do.
Yeah.
Ring that bell, follow, rate 5 stars, all the things. Do all the things, please.
So this episode is coming out on the 25th. So officially I can say I'm leaving for Japan next week. I can officially say that. But Mike, how's it going? What's up with you?
Not a heck of a lot. I didn't have anything prepared because I figured we were doing the review thing for what's on my mind. So if you have something on your mind, maybe you go.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Okay.
What I was saying, we've got a review that we need to do, and we're kind of building up a bit of a backlog. So we're recording a couple times this weekend. I have to read all 17 chapters of this manga that we're reviewing next week.
Cole, I've got bad news for you.
Yeah, it's probably going to be tough.
It's 19 chapters.
19. Oh,
I got
man. I've been so good the last couple weeks, and I forgot.
I've got also bad news for you. Those 19 chapters are spread across 5 volumes instead of 3.
Yeah, well, that'll be fine.
And we're recording early tomorrow.
I'll be fine.
I've also got worse news.
No, stop.
19 chapters are not short.
I know.
They're not. No, they're like 50 pages each. Yep.
Okay, well.
The good thing is you had 3 months ahead of this to prepare.
Yeah.
And get this out of the way in advance.
I'm not gonna roast you too much until tomorrow. If you come in going, I'm not done yet, then the roasting begins.
As long as you get it done in time, then who cares? It's like a homework assignment. As long as you're not late, it's still counts.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You get the same mark as the guy who handed it in 2 weeks early. You know?
Exactly. But what
I will say though, I have a feeling. I have a feeling that because Cole's gonna have to rush it, that score is gonna be dramatically lower than if he had taken his time.
The score will be dramatically, reflective.
But I do feel like the pressure, I have to do this. Definitely, you just don't have as good of a time as you do, and you have like leisurely.
Yeah,
I've
spent all day preparing myself. I'm like, it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be that bad. And then you two just come in and you're like, it's going to be so bad. You're going to have a tough time.
Oh, well, I didn't say it's going to be a bad time or anything, but you got to do your homework on time there, boy. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
We have a short We have a short on YouTube that says "Get your homework done on time."
Yeah, well,
Jay did literally call you out by making a short about you.
I still have time. I am a chronic procrastinator. I was playing Kerbal Space Program all day.
Say, clearly, you were doing something very important instead. So tell us about landing on the mun.
I was landing men on the mun, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. I'll save that for tomorrow. I'll save that for next week, I guess. Next week.
Oh, by the way, Cole, your Denver Broncos just beat the Bills.
Yes.
FYI. So,
okay,
going on the championship.
All right, there we go. Excellent news. Everything's coming up, Cole.
Yeah. Everything's coming up. Me too, because I'm rooting for your Broncos because I'm rooting for the Anime Bowl.
Yeah, the Texans and the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
We're all rooting for that. We're all rooting.
Yeah, that's the official. I'm going to put it out there right now. It's the official choice of the AniPro podcast for this year's Super Bowl.
What I did want to say, just really quick, because I think this last seasonal awards that we did and this upcoming WEEBies that we're going to do may as well be the last one, because I just watched episode 1 of Free Ren, and but why should I watch anything else? I know what's going to win everything. It's
Cole. I was about to say, have you watched anything else?
No, I haven't. I don't need to, because Free Ren.
You do.
No, you do. Jay, it's so good. It's so good. They come back and it's just peak. It's just more peak. Best OP, best ED, just everything is so good.
Yeah. Because clearly every single person, especially those on this anime podcast, have watched Free Ren and agree that it's amazing.
Yeah.
Mike, you say that, but I have read the manga.
Wow. I think in this case, honestly, the adaptation is so incredible that I think it has to surpass the manga in my opinion. But I haven't read the manga, so
just the music and the everything.
It's so well done. I haven't checked out season 2 yet, but I did see that season 2 dethroned. It was Free Ren season 1 dethroned as the top rated manga or top rated anime of all time.
I mean,
season 2.
I'll pump the brakes a little bit. We're 1 episode in, but
well, yeah.
I mean, that's 1 of 10. We are 10% done.
Yeah. Well, if they maintain this, then I'll say.
Supposedly, this is a good arc too, is what I've heard from the manga readers.
Yeah.
So,
well, we'll see. We'll see. I just wanted to just to shout out to Free Ren. You know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Cool. What I'll say, Cole, is there's some other good stuff out. I'm not trying to say that Free Ren isn't good. I'm just trying to say that there's a lot of other good stuff out there. Free Ren's
I know. I'm being a bit tongue in cheek. I haven't watched anything else yet. I'm just Free Ren just came back, and it's just oh, you miss me? Well, how about some more just absolute fire? Here you go. Here's my presentation to you, and it presented itself, and I am unworthy, but I'll watch anyway, despite my unworthiness. Jay Leon, my friend. I'm still giving Mike more time to try to think of something quick.
Yeah,
that he can just say what are you up to? What's new with you?
So I did want to talk about my favorite and least favorite reviews this this past year, but I think Mike also wants to talk about that, so I'll lump that in with his what's on his mind.
And I thought we were tag teaming that. So.
And I'll say something else real quick before I go into that. Because I feel like Cole also wants to talk about that. So
I'm prepared for that. That feels like a proper topic rather than
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I picked up where you're going with that, Cole. Don't worry. Honestly, what can I? I can talk about that. So, I got YouTube Premium.
Welcome!
Oh, nice.
Welcome, Jay. Welcome to superiority.
Yeah. So, I found out that they were offering a free month of YouTube Premium, and I was like,
"That's how they get you."
I was like, why not? Why not?
Yep,
I'll
free.
give it a try.
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah. I mean, you could always cancel.
And I'm
it.
I use Spotify, but like for music, but this will be helpful because it'll give me both ad-free YouTube and also a Spotify equivalent. So like double whammy, two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Yep.
How the hell am I going to go back now?
You can't. That's the thing. That's the thing, Jay. It's like the drug dealer giving you your first hit for free. They know. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. You're this is it. This is it,
Yeah.
Jay. This is your life. Yeah.
I guess I gotta give Google or what are they called? Alphabet? I gotta give Alphabet my money.
I think it's Google.
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 Yeah, Google.
Yeah.
You got to give Google
My
your
homies call him Google.
$15 a month. But you know what?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you're already paying. How much is Spotify Premium now?
I don't pay for premium.
Oh, okay. Well, then. Now,
I think.
Then I don't know. You're in the hole now, Jay.
Yep.
For me, it was slightly more for YouTube Premium than it was for my Spotify Premium.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
But I was paying for the 2-person plan. So Spotify, I would imagine, for the single-person plan to be just over half of the YouTube Premium price.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. It's just you get your two birds with one stone. You get your ad-free, and they used to do a lot of like YouTube Premium only like content, but now that they seem to have stopped doing that.
Well, what they do with the YouTube Premium is you get like literally premium YouTube. You get like higher bit rate and higher audio quality on like the videos you watch, which honestly, like I've noticed that, and it's quite nice. And like it's just really nice. Like honestly, the real reason to get YouTube Premium is the no ads. That's the reason you get it. Or if you're someone who like, that is the whole reason. And then I know people who also enjoy it for the ability to like play podcasts and stuff, and then also turn on like lock their phone screen.
Yeah.
That's the other like big hook of it.
Like honestly, people will be like, "Oh, why do you have YouTube Premium? Like just use an ad blocker." Shutting off my phone and being able to continue to listen to whatever I was playing on YouTube is huge. Like that's all. I have an earbud in at work. That's all that I listen to. Like I have YouTube on all day.
I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it yet. There are so many times where like I'll be watching a YouTube video and I'll go like, oh, I need to like turn this off now. So I'll lock my phone thinking like, okay, this is going to turn it off.
It keeps playing.
And it just keeps going.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh God. And I have to like,
now I have to unlock my phone.
Yeah.
It's once you're used to it, like I think that's a big selling feature as well. Like it's nice, and to minimize it and to just have it on in the background as well.
I think it's nice, but in my opinion, it feels like a weird thing to charge for because it's such a basic functionality of every other app.
Yeah, I mean, but they don't.
To me,
I
know. Yeah, that's just to me. It feels cash grabby to have that be one of the big selling features, but like it works, so it's good on them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll continue to give my money to YouTube and to Google.
We're all hooked now.
We'll see. I still have the rest of the month. But I don't have the rest of the month to wait until Mike tells us what's on his mind.
Sure. Okay, what's on my mind this time? Now that you've held me over the coals and literally forced me, you held me down and said, Mike, you have to talk about what's on your mind, not the thing that you thought you were doing. Instead, what is on my mind? I honestly, I've just been kind of like floating. I've just been floating. One cool thing is that I am about to hit a 365-day streak in Duolingo.
Oh.
Which is nice because I started just before I went to Japan with Shazana. And honestly, with my 1 month of Duolingo before I went to Japan, totally useless. Didn't help me at all.
Yeah.
Because you just can't there's just no way to learn enough in like that short of a time, you know? Like there's just no way you could possibly absorb enough to actually help you. Like basically you get kudasai and like all these other like
Yeah. It's not Duolingo's fault in that case.
No, it's me. It's 100% me.
Yeah.
But like now that I'm a year in, almost, I do feel like it's genuinely like helped me. Like when I watch anime and sub now, like I can sometimes like actually like kind of pick out like, oh, I know that word, and it doesn't really match up with what they're actually like saying in the subtitles a little bit. Like I see what they did there. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting sometimes. And,
you get more of the localization. What I will say is where I'm at right now on my Duolingo, because I'm at like 170 something days, which will be broken when I go. I'm not doing my Duolingo when I go to Japan.
Yeah.
But I just got through this segment where they're teaching me like the kanji for names. And it's like, what do I need to know this for? Like, this isn't a useful part of the language.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the further I got of getting it, the more I kind of realize that some of that is, it's almost like how you learn like some things with math or science, where like it's not specifically that's the point, but it's setting up for something else by teaching you that. Maybe. Yeah. I haven't, to be honest with you, I don't know what it is with the words, with the names yet, because they've come up a few times and I don't really see how they're super helpful, other than like Yama being mountains, and also like very common in
Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi main.
What do I need to know Yamaguchi? What do I need to know how that spelling works?
But I don't know either. Anyway,
it's cool. It's cool.
Cool. Yeah. It's cool to like kind of, it's a nice little like way to challenge yourself to just like do a little bit of learning every day. And I like that a lot. I like always learning. So
I did notice that you were slow on your Duolingo today, because I did mine before you. And that is one of the good things that Duo does, is that it keeps you, it makes it like competitivizes it. I don't know what's the word. My brain's not working. I'm very tired today. Like, you know what I mean? Like it makes it competitive. It makes it so you like, oh, I did my Duo first. Do you want to nudge your friends and tell them they're pieces of garbage for not doing their Duo yet? It gamifies it.
Yeah. Or like if you're sitting there and you haven't done it yet, and the icon on your screen just like gets angrier and more ridiculous throughout the day too. So like, by the end, it's literally like, I can't believe you've done this. You're an absolute waste of human excrement. How dare you not do your Duolingo? And here we are.
You did it. And
not yet, actually. Not yet. I'm going to do it immediately after this recording. And we're getting late here, so cutting it close.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You just got to do one lesson. I always do all my goals though. I don't just do one lesson. I always try to do all my goals, but
I just do a lesson.
Yeah.
Might just do a lesson because it's like you said, it's just a little bit just to keep everything fresh.
Yeah, keep the juices moving. But speaking of juices that are moving, Jay introduced the segment that was going to be on our minds, but it's on all of our minds, so we've made it a topic.
Yeah.
Please, sir. Can I have some more?
So this week, because we are doing a year-end award thing. We're kind of going to do 2 year-end award things this episode, because we're also going to be talking about not just the new stuff that we watched this year, but also the stuff that has aired other years that we watched this year. And also read, and that being our reviews. And just kind of going on and talking about what our favorite and least favorite things that we reviewed were for 2025.
Yes.
I completely forgot about the manga side of things.
I know. Me too. I'm trying to figure out what manga we read.
Oh, I have the list. If you want me to just send it to you guys.
Please do that. Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be good prep to do for this one.
Do we want to start? Yeah. Do we want to start with some negatives or with some positives? Because I have my positive, and I know my positive is going to be an anime. I know that for sure.
Okay.
It's so yeah. I'll go first. You know, we'll do this in traditional AniPro order, I guess.
So like we'll maybe do our favorite anime, and then our favorite manga, and then our least favorite anime and our least favorite manga. Yeah, is that a good way to do the retrospective? Or
yeah,
sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll start off with my favorite anime, which comes at absolutely nobody's surprise. And I don't even know if it was my favorite anime, but it was probably the most impactful anime that we reviewed for me this year. You guys want to take any guesses?
Is it Uma Musume?
I think-
Pompo the Cinephile?
No, it's Uma Musume, Pretty Derby.
It was certainly Uma Musume, the one that literally set Cole on fire and drained his wallet.
Yeah,
The one he
it's
still talks about to this day.
The one he can't shut up about. Oh, that's what should have been on my mind as I started playing Uma Musume the game again.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Perfect timing, because Tomomo Cross comes out like this week.
Oh,
I
does
think.
she?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I just spent all my money on Ogre Cap.
Oh, you fool.
Zero's producers on told me I had to.
Oh, no, never listen.
He probably
never
I
said
trust
that
that
because he knows I
trust
like
that guy.
Ogre Recap.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's-
sorry. It was Jay Gardian actually that told me that. I forgot.
It's someone masquerading.
I love that he keeps to the bit.
It's the Jay Gardian account that I don't run.
Yeah.
I feel
yes.
like this makes me feel like a celebrity. I have accounts that aren't run by me.
It's your proxy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your proxy. And he knows. He knows.
The what I'll say, like I said, it's probably not like, I wouldn't say it was the best review that we did. Just in terms of impact on me this year.
Yeah.
Like, what else could I possibly pick other than Uma Musume Pretty Derby? So it was, and the first season's good. The first season's good, but it's definitely like your intro into that universe, where like season 2 is better. Cinderella Grey is obviously, we all agree it's a very good show and manga. But yeah, I would say that was probably my favorite because it was such an impact on me this year. What about you, Mike? What was your number one anime review?
For me, it's a kind of an interesting one. Like my favorite review that we did, I'm kind of tossed up between two, and I one of them is an anime review, and then I want to throw like an honorable mention to our first ever non-anime review when we reviewed K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that was really like one of my favorite like very retro reviews we did when we first started the podcast. Was we reviewed Cyberpunk Edgerunners like right as it came out, and kind of tried to like, it felt good to kind of just be like riding the wave, you know what I mean? Like we're in the moment putting out content that's like relevant right now. I like that feeling sometimes, and that's what I felt like we did with K-pop Demon Hunters. But my favorite anime review for sure would be Serial Experiments Lane, honestly. In a similar vein to like how we just reviewed Elfen Lied, and also in vein with my resolution this year, like I just realized like that era of anime, like it just hits for me. That like early 2000s, like late 90s, like we're gonna just do something crazy and just strange and just like unlike anything you've ever seen before, and then nobody's ever gonna do anything like it ever again. And I feel like that's just, I don't know, maybe I should watch a lot more shows from that genre, that era, because it stuck with me. And and then with Serial Experiments Lane in particular, like it's such a interesting story and interesting what's the word for it? Like take on like society that just applies. Like you can't help but like see, after you've watched that, you can't help but see it everywhere.
Well,
if that makes sense.
Like I just remember thinking like, man, there's so much meat on the bones of Serial Experiments Lane.
Yeah.
Like getting into, obviously it's famous for just how like prescient it was and everything, but just all of the like multimedia stuff that was associated with it. Just, the cool aesthetic. We have a Graylien in it, which, for me is always a selling feature. Freaky show, really cool. Yeah. No, that would probably have been like my like pick for like the best show that we reviewed as well, I'd say. Personally.
Yeah, it was up there for sure. Yeah. And I felt like I spoke quite a bit there. So I'll throw it to my friend here, Jay. What's your favorite anime review?
My favorite anime that we reviewed, honestly, we reviewed a lot of good shows this past
We did.
year.
This is a good year.
This was a good year, especially for anime reviews. Manga reviews too, but I think like the anime stuff, mostly I think we're pretty positive. But for me, when it comes to like which show was my favorite, as weird as this might sound, just like looking back on which one was the coolest watch, I kind of want to go with Beyond the Boundary. Just because like
okay.
it was a very different side of KyoAni that like they don't normally do with like action light novel romp when like KyoAni's normally like very cutesy and moe. They just announced Ruri Dragon, and like that's like very in line with them. I would
very KyoAni coded.
Yeah.
It was literally taking the round peg and putting it in the round hole. It was like,
Yep. Well
this
done.
is the way it's supposed to be.
yeah.
Yes, correct.
Beyond the Boundary feels like they put a round peg in the square hole. Like it fits, but
A little
like
bit,
it still has like jagged edges. And I thought that was a really cool watch. It might not have been the best show out of these, but like, yeah, it was just like so cool to see them do something. Yeah.
No, for sure. I like, and it's good. I mean, like it's KyoAni. Like, has KyoAni ever done anything bad? Yeah, it was a unique show from them. Did we do Oh yeah, we did Tomoko Market as well. KyoAni, which is a bit more KyoAni. Yeah. But yeah, Beyond the Boundary. Yeah, I had a good time watching that one too. Yeah,
really tells you, like, looking back at this, like we're gonna have a hard time picking our worst show because like no one rated anything below a 3 this entire year.
Yeah. The worst stuff I had a tougher time, but we're gonna continue to be positive here. We're gonna pick now our favorite manga, which I was able to quickly look over here, which I like. Again, the manga, I'm gonna have a tough time picking one that I didn't really like either. For my favorite, honestly, I'm probably going to have to go with the most recent one. I remember like being really, really blown away by how good Ichi the Witch was. I had a lot of fun reading that one. I think we're far enough away where like, I don't think it's a recency bias thing. I think, it was just my favorite manga that we read. Good. Yeah.
How far did you get before you hopped off the Ichi train? I'm just curious.
A couple. I'm only like a couple chapters behind. Like,
okay.
So you're like caught up?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I kept reading it. I think it's only been like the last couple weeks where I've been off the. When there was that hint of somebody's family member. That's when that was the last one I read. So maybe like 3-4 weeks, maybe then. Okay.
So that would be about like 2-3 chapters. They had a couple breaks recently, so.
Oh, okay. So not very far behind then at all. Yeah. What about you, Mike? What do you remember from the last year?
Probably like I would have to echo your Ichi the Witch is probably my favorite one that I discovered of it. I didn't read any further than we read for the review, just purely because like I've been doing other things. But I'll pick something different just to keep it interesting, you know?
Okay, sure.
I actually think Cole, you made us review a really good manga that I again, it's in the similar thing of like the only reason I haven't read more of it is because I just kind of haven't had time to sit down and read stuff. Cosmos, honestly, for me was a pleasant surprise, and like I intend to read more of it when I get a chance. So like it surprised me because basically when I went into that one, I just sort of thought, hey, this looks like a cool cover art, and I'm pretty sure that's similar to what like Cole thought when he picked it. And like it kind of just delivered on being a cool cover art and it just like, as weird as that sounds, it's like, it lived up to the hype of a cool cover art, and I feel like things don't always do that. And I'm curious to see where Cosmos goes down the line, but I definitely look back on that one fondly. And there's quite a few good manga reviews that we picked this year, to be honest with you too. So Jay, what would you say is your favorite?
There are a lot of things that we reviewed this past year that like I could say were my favorite, but I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out because I read them before we did the review. Like I feel weird saying like Ichi the Witch or Fragrant Flower were my favorite reviews just because like I read those before we reviewed them. So
I mean, it's hard to pick manga reviews that you haven't read before we've read them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but the one that I will say I hadn't read or I hadn't read as far as the review demanded us to was Wand Dance, and I really fell into Wandance catching up with with the volume release because they don't simulpub it. And like, yeah, I love the art and dance choreography, I guess, in Wandance, and just like the aura farming in that manga is so cool.
Yeah.
On a visual standpoint. Yeah.
I remember thinking like that it was a very unique art style and everything. And yeah, like you said, the aura farming and just like they're not posing. It's just the shots of their dancing that were selected were so like inhuman almost.
Yeah.
That it kind of, it was a very like interesting and unique manga.
Yeah. And then also just like the idea of like taking a character that stutters and making them able to express themselves through dance, I think was a really cool idea.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope they one day make like an anime adaptation of it.
Oh, for sure.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, listen, I'm just saying this might not be the last time we talk about Wandance today. I'm just
I think it's in the Promised Neverland season 2 territory, honestly, of like that just didn't happen, you know?
Yeah.
It's too bad.
Okay. Now we're starting the spicy part of the
that was program. That was a good little teaser for this.
Good teaser, you know, being nice and positive. Yeah. Now for the rest of the episode.
That's not who we are. That's not who we are.
For the rest of the episode, negativity.
So negative. Get ready for just hate and spite.
Yeah.
Spreading hate and dissension.
That's what we do.
That's what we do here.
Now, what I'll say for my anime, like we alluded to it, like I didn't really dislike any of the anime that we reviewed. So I'm going to kind of be a little cop-outy and say, like, I'm just going to pick the one that I kind of forgot about after we watched it. And I might get some hate for this because I know this was a popular anime that we reviewed, and that's I've got to say Buddy Daddies. I kind of forgot about it. Like I don't really remember much about it. It didn't stick with me, I guess.
Yeah.
I remember having a good time with it, but after the review it kind of just like left my memories and everything. So like it's not a shot against it. It's just like kind of not my speed, I guess.
It's it's like the one needle in the haystack.
Yeah. It's like, you know, like we reviewed like Serial Experiments Lane, we reviewed Umusume, Kids in the Slope, and like all of these shows that like really that stuck with me and like maybe meant something more to me. Where Buddy Daddies was a cute show, and that's it. I had a good time with it, and then like after that, it was like kind of just left.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those like good anime that you watch, but like you just kind of binge it and you're like, oh, that was a good time, and then it's like junk food almost.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
It kind of just leaves you like at the end of the day, like you're not really full. You're not really. You're not going to look back and think like, oh, I remember that bag of ketchup chips that I ate in December 2014. You know, like it's
not a delicious meal. It's
just some sustenance.
It was a good
sustenance.
It was a good Big Mac. It was a good Big Mac.
It was a good snack. You know. Yeah.
That's what I'll say. So what about you, Mike?
Well, first of all, I'll just say I've become a quarter pounder with cheese guy. So I want you to get it right. Okay,
man. I've
got Shazana hooked on the quarter pounder with cheese too. By the way,
you sold me on the double quarter pounder with cheese.
Oh, it's so good. It's the way. It is the way. The double quarter pounder with cheese. Oh, pickles on. Yeah.
Good.
It's classic old guy burger. Just beef, bun, cheese.
Yeah.
Just give me beef.
Can't miss it.
Which one of these anime though do I have beef with? Kind of like Cole said, like we didn't really review nothing that I hated, to be honest with you. There's just some that I feel more apathetic about. Right. I think is how I'd put it. And the one I feel the most apathetic about, where I'm kind of like, I'll probably never watch that again. I don't really care about it. Is honestly, I feel like Tomoko Market. I know KyoAni gets their flowers in this podcast, and I know they get their flowers from literally everybody deservingly.
Yeah.
But honestly, Tomoko Market kind of meh to me. Like it's just fine. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
It does nothing to stand out in my memory other than having Dere or whatever his name is, that talking bird.
Oh yeah.
But like, I feel like I'd never recommend anybody to watch it. I feel like I'd never actually be like, oh, listen, I have the perfect anime for you, Tomoko Market. I feel like it's just kind of fine.
I'll say, like, to be negative about it, like it's kind of bog standard KyoAni.
Yeah.
Like it just is like, this is what you expect from them, and it doesn't really do anything that's like breaking.
It's a
their
layup.
mold.
It's a KyoAni layup, is what it is.
Yeah, it's like if KyoAni were a factory and you press the default button, this is what comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, though, like I enjoyed that one, but I can understand, like, out of the list here, I could see why that would be
because we reviewed, like, let's be clear, we reviewed some pretty good anime this year.
We reviewed some bangers. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Jay,
Yeah.
which one did you care least about or hate the most?
So
I know you have hate in your heart, my boy.
I do. I feel like my pick for like least favorite is less of like this show wasn't good and more of like an objective versus subjective stance where like objectively I know that it has a lot of good points to it and there is a lot of meat on the bone to chew on, especially as a review. There was like a lot to discuss, but watching it in the moment was just kind of the show was very slow and kind of bored me a lot, and that was Serial Experiments Lane. I didn't want to allude to it because I think it was Cole that said that it was his favorite for the year.
it was Mike.
It was Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. And like I understand that on a certain level, Serial Experiments Lane has a lot to digest. But having to like, and I'm using the word having with a lot of emphasis here, having to watch it for a review really makes the watch through a lot more of a slog than if I were to just put it on naturally.
Right. Yeah. I think that says a lot about like the reviewing kind of experience, like needing being forced to watch something. To defend you, Jay, because like Mike and I both gushed over this show. I totally get why someone wouldn't really jive with this show. Like it's very, like I'm trying to say, I mean this in the least pompous way. Like it's an acquired taste, this one. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to say that with respect.
Well, I mean,
that's how I look at it too. It's similar to like, I think this is a true, like this one and the Elfin Lead, honestly, are like, I feel like that's the polarizing, that's the gradient test of like what do we like on this podcast? I love this stuff. Jay,
well, like again,
very different person, doesn't like that particular taste of anime.
The thing is like I understand what Serial Experiments Lane is trying to do, and I think it does a lot of those things well. Just as a watch, it's very slow, right?
Yeah, I think I agree. I think you need a stronger narrative, and I think it doesn't really supply that for you. And I think there's lots of fair critiques of it.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, it's I'm not gonna poo-poo you. If either of you said Uma Musume, I'd be driving to your house.
Oh, that was coming right up. Don't you worry. No, I'm kidding.
I'm on my way.
Was it actually, Jay?
No.
I was gonna say, because I enjoyed Uma Musume. I'm surprised though. I look at our list and we all seem to really have enjoyed It Invaded. I don't remember enjoying it that much. I'm surprised that we all were so positive on it.
I like It Invaded for me. Like I thought about picking that one. It was just like I remember It Invaded. I remember it having a concept. I remember it being like interesting. I ended up going with Buddy Daddies because it was kind of just like it didn't. I don't really remember much about it other than like this found family thing, which like I've seen.
Which really says more than it, honestly, like it being bad is it just doesn't have a flavor, you know?
Yeah. Now for manga, this one's a little tougher for me. No, it's not actually. I'm going to go with, you guys know me. I hate shonen.
I know which one you're picking already.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're picking.
Yeah. I'm picking Gachi Akuta. I just didn't do it for me. I mean, people like it. It's a super unique like art style and everything. I just didn't really care for the whole concept. I found some of the characters being a little too like cool, you know, the rule of cool. Sometimes it works and sometimes it just doesn't work for me. And this time it didn't work for me. Gachi Akuta. I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, I get that one too, because honestly, like it's very young shonen, I would say, and it's very like stereotypical, and it is very like the author clearly is trying to do what looks cool and what is cool, and kind of caring less about telling a compelling story.
Like for me, it's the antithesis of Ichi the Witch. Like Ichi the Witch was a shonen manga, and it just did stuff different, and it was just cool without trying to be cool. And I felt like Gachi Akuta was like, look how cool we are.
It lacks that, I don't want to say whimsy, but like it lacks that like that sense of wonder almost that whimsy, you get in Ichi the Witch.
I like the use of whimsy. Like I think whimsy is it lacks that like, yeah, whimsy. I like that. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
What about you though, Michael?
For me, I would say the one that I enjoyed the least looking through this list. Oh, there's a couple that I kind of stand out to me as me not really enjoying as manga very much, but I will pick up Mono. I've decided as the one that I enjoyed the least. Honestly, it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
it's very fan servicey. Mono's very fan servicey for people who are into laid back camp, honestly.
Yeah.
And as someone who has watched a bit of laid back camp and kind of enjoyed it, I just felt like it just wasn't for me. And it was like watching, it'd be like watching High School DxD as like a gay man. And it's just like, this is not for me. Like, what am I? There's Tig biddies everywhere, and like I don't even like those. And it's like, what's going on here? You know,
there's not enough. Like Mike, you say this all the time, so I don't feel bad like pointing this out. Like, there's not enough action in this for you, I think.
Yeah, it's just a couple high school girls basically taking pictures with like that are relevant to laid back camp, basically.
Kind of, yeah.
And it just, it kind of didn't do anything for me. And I tried watching the anime too, and the anime seemed pretty well done, but it just felt like that again. So I just kind of, for me, Mono was definitely like the least interesting one here. Yeah. What about you, Jay?
First off, I do want to say like Mono was almost my pick. But like, I feel like kind of in the antithesis of what Cole was going for. In the antithesis of what Cole was going for, with his with his last pick, Mono kind of was just like super like I was just super apathetic toward Mono. Right. Like it's just like this is kind of nothing for me. Yeah. Whereas there's one other thing here that like I had high expectations for because of the name attached to it. And it just left me disappointed when we went into the review for it. And that's 20th Century Boys. Like, you know, I had very recently come off of Monster, which I think is the best manga
of all
period.
Time.
Like just period. Yeah. It is so well written, such an interesting story. The characters feel like they have so much depth to them. And like 20th Century Boys feels like he's trying to do the same thing, and it doesn't really feel at all like he's trying to shift from what he achieved with Monster. And having gone into that, it just left me disappointed. And upset.
I can hear that. I can hear that because it definitely like. It just doesn't scratch the itch in the way that Urasawa's other works does. Like when you read 20th Century Boys, you're kind of just like, I don't know. It just doesn't hit as good as some of his other works. Like I think you're onto something by saying Monster is the best manga ever, period. I would also say Pluto is probably in that conversation, also an Urasawa work. But like 20th Century Boys is certainly not in that conversation, I would say. And yeah, that was kind of like, it surprised me too by how, again, like for someone I consider like the GOAT of manga, it was surprising how okay it was.
Yeah. Like I would say, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
At all. Like I didn't want to pick it, but at the same time, yeah, I don't recall really anything about that manga. It was
you were
conspiracy?
pretty like blackout drunk for that review. Like,
yeah, like that was back when you were
stuff.
Getting hammered every single day for a while there. Yeah.
I think it was like about conspiracy theories, I think.
Yeah, it was like about this guy that like finds this thing that's related to his past, and he's trying to find this guy that he knew, and it unravels this whole conspiracy.
Yeah, it's very like
it's about this
like
guy finds
classic
this thing
rock
and
involved
he does,
too.
Yeah. It was. I'll support. I support your pick, Jay. I support your pick. Yeah, I'm here for it. But yeah, go back, listener, my dear listener. Go back, listen to some of our reviews, and let us know what your favorite review that we did. Let us know what your least favorite review that we did was.
I'm curious too, because like I feel like you could also comment as the listener, like, do you think we didn't do a good job of any reviews, or did we do a good job, or did we do a good job of some reviews? Let us know, and I'm curious about that. Like, go into the meta of the AniPro review, you know?
Yeah, like not only what show did you enjoy and not enjoy, but which reviews that we did
get wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's all feedback, right? Like what did we miss? What did we miss? Yeah. I think that about does it for the first half here though. So, Mike, you have, what was the name that AniPro?
You know what? Cool.
AniPro asks.
You read it this week.
Okay. Yeah. I'll read it this week. I can read. Yeah. The AniPro asks this week is a true or false question, as it has been in the past. The question reads thusly: Sonic the Hedgehog cannot swim because lead programmer Yuji Naka mistakenly believed that real-life hedgehogs could not swim. So mull that question over, and we'll answer that question. Remember, it's true or false, so it'll be a very simple answer. We'll answer that question right after this. Break.
Welcome to Shave Break. My name is Jay, and I'll be your server this evening. Our specials today are this episode's sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Experience Japan from the comfort of your own home through Tokyo Treat and Sakurako snack boxes. Tokyo Treat is a fun and exclusive monthly snack box packed with Japan's coolest and craziest treats. Each month, you'll get a Japan-exclusive premium snack, limited edition chips, noodles, and the latest treats shipped worldwide from Japan to your door. Every month, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako have a different theme. This month, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako are celebrating Valentine's Day. Tokyo Treat's theme? Super Sweet Valentine. Get ready to celebrate Valentine's Day with Tokyo Treat's new Super Sweet Valentine box. This month's box is perfect for sharing with your special someone and is packed with treats like strawberry shortcake Kit Kats, Love-A-Lot chocolate bars, and mini chocolate candy hearts to sweeten your day and spread the love. We've been getting Tokyo Treat for a while now, and yet the Kit Kat flavors still find ways to surprise me. The strawberry shortcake flavor included in this month's box was sweet and unique from any of the Kit Kats you'd find at the grocery store. I'd honestly recommend them. My favorite candy from the box, though, had to be the white peach gummies. I love peach-flavored gummies, and something about Japan's gummies really adds to my enjoyment of these ones, providing a much softer, chewier texture. Each box contains a cultural booklet featuring snack descriptions, allergen information, and fun insights about Japan's culture. I honestly love seeing all the little details put into the booklets provided in the Tokyo Treat boxes. There's more reason to check it out than just seeing what snacks are included in the box, and I always come out of the experience learning something new about Japanese culture. If you're looking for something a little more mature, however, might I interest you in our other sponsor, Sakurako. Sakurako is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local makers across Japan. Each box is carefully curated with traditional and seasonal snacks rarely available outside Japan, like mochi, dorayaki, senbei, and more. Including signature Japanese teas and an exclusive homeware item, Sakurako globally delivers an authentic taste of Japan to your home. This month's Sakurako theme is a Kyoto's Valentine. This Valentine's season, Sakurako invites you to experience the quiet romance of Kyoto as winter gives way to spring. Inspired by early plum blossoms and time-honored traditions, this month's box features matcha wagashi, rich chocolate confections, and seasonal sweets meant to be shared. I've had a bit of a cold these past couple weeks and have gotten sick of the usual tea I buy, so getting a new tea in this box was really welcome, and I got through it very quickly. Its soothing, sweet caramel bergamot flavor was delightful on my tongue as much as it was on my throat, and it paired really well with the snacks included. I especially liked the Amao strawberry cake. Despite being a packaged pastry, it was able to maintain the texture of a cake I'd find at a local bakery. I'd wholeheartedly recommend trying it out for yourself. Each Sakurako box also includes a homeware item, and this month's item is a vintage kimono cloth pouch. Featuring a pine, bamboo, plum motif, symbolizing lasting bonds and good fortune, this pouch is an elegant accessory with a story woven into every fold and would make a beautiful Valentine's Day gift for that special someone, or a nice accessory for yourself. Like Tokyo Treat, Sakurako's box includes a cultural booklet with snack descriptions, allergen information, and fun insights about Japan's culture. Where Tokyo Treat's booklet may look at a modern Japanese culture, Sakurako goes a more traditional route, looking at stories like the tale of Orihime and Hikoboshi, or details of the Jishu love shrine in Kyoto. I'd highly recommend checking it out when you get your box. But don't just take my word for it. Make your Valentine's Day just a little sweeter with your own Tokyo Treat and Sakurako box filled with treats and teas you can only find in Japan. Whether you're craving authentic flavors, looking to treat yourself, or searching for the perfect Valentine's Day gift for someone who loves Japan, head over to the link below and use AniPro for $5 off your first box. Once again, that's code AniPro, ANIPRO, after clicking the link in the description to get $5 off your first box. Thank you once again to Tokyo Treat and Sakurako for sponsoring this episode, and thank you for dining at Shea Break. We hope you enjoyed your food, but for now, back to the episode.
Precisely 7 seconds of pre-roll. Welcome back to AniPro. We asked a question. AniPro asked a question, and now AniPro will answer that question. By AniPro, I mean Jay will answer that question. Jay, I know you know the answer. I know you got it.
I do. Yeah. Well, as a refresher for everyone who just came back with us from
1 minute ago, yes,
or like left and went to go do something else and are now back after an hour of whatever it is you do during your day. And this week, AniPro asks, Sonic the Hedgehog cannot swim because lead programmer Yuji Naka mistakenly believed that real-life hedgehogs cannot swim. True or false? And it wouldn't be a true AniPro asks if I didn't go to Cole and see if he knows the answer.
I'm gonna say false. I'm gonna say false. I'm gonna say he just didn't want to program swimming because Mario can swim, so Sonic shouldn't be able to swim. And
could Mario always swim?
I think so.
Yes. Original.
Yeah,
he could. Right?
Yeah, he could.
There's underwater levels. Yeah.
He can hold his breath forever.
He can. It's part of being a plumber. You get really good at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm gonna say false. I feel pretty confident about it.
Yeah.
Okay. The answer is true.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yuji Naka saw hedgehogs in picture books, but didn't know much about their biology. He assumed they sank in water, so he programmed to Sonic to sink and walk on the bottom of the ocean and need air bubbles. Real hedgehogs are actually quite good swimmers.
Why would he think they sink? Like,
well, I mean,
most animals
they look
can
like
swim.
rocks,
That's the
so
funny
they
part.
just funk.
Yeah, he just saw a picture. He's like, that thing would sink.
That thing is a sinker for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, once again, I have been duped. I have been bamboozled.
Yeah,
by our
one
own
of these years
question.
you'll get another one right.
Yeah.
You got one right, I think,
Years?
so far.
We have 52 episodes a year.
Yeah.
I'll get one right some year.
Some year.
Well, you guys, I'm mad. I'm feeling spicy. So we're doing our WEEBies in a couple of weeks, which thank you for voting, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for voting. We really appreciate it. The
vote's closed though. To be
the
clear.
vote's closed. The voting is closed.
Thank you for voting.
The votes are being tabulated. We handed them to CodyBot, and he is slowly but surely calculating them. So we'll have those ready in a couple weeks. But for this week, we're just gonna straight off the dome, just bring in a little bit of hate, a little haterade for us to ingest. It'll help Jay with his cough. It'll help Mike to reinsert his lung into his chest.
Yeah.
And it'll help me to taste delicious juice. That's what haterade is.
Oh, you're so lucky with your delicious juice. I'm just here with no lung. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the MIDdies, as we've come to call them, is kind of the worst in show. So we have a few categories here. It's not as all encompassing as the WEEBies are. But we do have a few categories, which I'll just review here quickly, just so everybody knows what we're getting into, and maybe you can make your own list and comment it, and then see if maybe one of our picks is on your list. We've got worst OP, we've got most visually painful. So, you know, what made your eyes bleed? Not in a bad way, as opposed to in a good way. Worst girl, worst boy, worst chemistry. You know, which characters just you couldn't stand to see together. Least fun show that you watched. What show was overrated? You know, everybody out there thought this was the like peak, and you're just like sitting there thinking like, what are we doing here? And of course, the Middest anime, which is of course the worst anime. What anime do you think really dropped the ball this year?
Before we get into it, I was just kind of curious. How did you guys approach awarding this? Like, did you have any kind of philosophy in terms of like what you counted for your list, or like what you excluded, or did you just like pick shows?
I find this one tricky because like the real like worst anime I didn't watch, right? You know, like so it's tricky to truly pick a lot of bad things for this because like if they were bad, I just stopped watching them for the most part. Yeah. So like it's hard to really have that deep of takes. So like for some of them, I had to go with like the worst parts of good anime. You know. Yeah, it's kind of the philosophy I took, which is I feel a little different on this one. But I'm curious, Jay, if you asked that question, that means that you had an answer for it. So I'm curious what
I did. So I went into this thinking like I'm not going to take like cheap shots at like shows that going into them, or just like looking at the poster or the title of the show, you'd know like, oh, this is going to be terrible.
Yeah, because that's not really fun, right? Like, dunking on like some, like if we wanted to really be real and say what was the worst anime, it's probably when you scroll down on any list to the bottom of the list and there's just like something you knew, like you can look at the poster and be like, this had no chance of being good even remotely.
Like
that's not fun though.
I'm not gonna award Middest anime to that time I got reincarnated as my best friend's little sister and we had a cute sexy time for 5 hours. Like
because that's a good anime.
Yeah, it's tricky because like I only watch good shows, you know, so
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's
my
essentially what Mike
pompousness.
said. Yeah, but I factored in like maybe some zeitgeist, you know, like some of the stuff that was kind of going around the community, because like there were shows that like to not sound like a total jackass, like Mike said, like if a show was bad, I just didn't watch it, but I kind of got the like.
You absorb a bit of it through osmosis, you know, like just from other people out there.
Yeah, exactly. But like, you know, again, going back to Jay's example of bad show, like I wouldn't pick that because nobody talked about it, right? Like it wasn't even worth anyone's time. So I think I tried to pick stuff that was kind of, you know, we know about these shows, right? So that's kind of where I came at it from. I think
there was some kind of following behind it.
Yeah.
There were at least someone watched them, because that's part of it too. Is like if nobody watched it, then what's the point of talking about it? Like, I'm sure that I'm just looking through the anime that came out in 2025, and from I think last season there was that. Oh no, it's still airing right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. CV's The Sound of Heroes. Remember, Jay? We were all excited for that one.
Yeah,
it's pretty dog water in hindsight.
Yeah,
but
I
like no one's talking about it though. So like, right?
Yeah, but like I
forgot it existed until right now.
Yeah. But like that's the thing. Like we could give it to shows like that where it's like, they make sense that they're bad, but like, where's the fun in that?
Yeah, exactly.
As Jay's like trying to scramble and like change the. I'm like, hopefully Jay didn't pick this for something, but.
Well, I mean, if like, I would say if you watched it as well, like that also gives it a bit of a.
I also tried. Yeah, I also basically pulled mine from my watch list as well. Yeah, because I felt like it. I feel like it's kind of weird to dunk on something you didn't watch. You know.
I'm happy to do it.
That's just how I feel. I don't have any prejudice against you guys doing it, but to me it felt like I was like I feel like I want this to be personal. I want my hate to feel. I want it to come from my heart. You know.
Yeah. There's no wrong answers here today. There's no wrong answers.
That's right.
Except for all the ones that aren't mine.
That's right. Except for your guys's. Yeah. Mine are all good. Your guys's are not good. Unless we overlap, then yours is also good. Yeah, we can overlap here also, by the way. I just want to say it's unlike our usual seasonal awards where there's no overlap, because this isn't a contest in this case. Like there's no draft and rewards and punishments or anything like that.
There's no trophy.
This is just pure spite. Unfiltered, straight to the vein spite. This is the good stuff. This is what you came here for. And
this is what AniPro was built on.
I mean, really, like
delicious
spite is original to the anime.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Cole said like he was watching the Crunchyroll Anime Awards and he was like, I could do better than this, and then he thought like, I just made a friend who likes anime. Maybe we could.
Jay, you are not far off the mark. I'll tell you that right now.
Hey,
see.
Yeah,
I could do better than this.
Yeah,
and then we did.
Yeah, I think our awards are unironically better than the anime. Than
I feel like they do a better job of capturing. They're more interesting to me, honestly.
I think they have a better production than us, but that would be about it.
Yes, that's about undeniably.
Well, I mean,
you
maybe
know what though? I was looking back at like our last year, and man, our production values like over the years have. We look way better now than we've ever done. Like it just keeps going up and up and up. It's
I mean,
nice.
the camera quality looks better.
The camera quality, the audio quality.
Yeah. Physically, I'm worse than I've ever been.
So down. Yeah. The Middest, the Middest anime is really
my
the hosts of AniPro.
My joints.
Could you imagine like eventually we get to the point where like we're like renting a stage for the WEEBies?
I hope so. That'd be sweet.
And there's like just an empty house.
There's nobody there. Empty house.
No, it's just Shazana.
Shazana. And
she wouldn't even show up. She wouldn't show up.
She wouldn't show up.
All right, guys. All right. Let's stop beating ourselves up. We got to beat up some anime.
Yeah. We need to open up these awards, Cole.
We do.
Yeah, we need to start beating ourselves off. I mean, up.
Whoa.
No,
Whoa.
that's for AniPro After Dark. All right, guys, let's talk about bad OPs. The worst OP that you guys picked. I'm actually going with a controversial pick here, actually. But it's a show that I really enjoyed, but I found myself skipping the OPs. OPs, there's a hint, there's two of them. Every time. I just feel like they didn't really hit in the same way that the show did and that the EDs did. I'm going with Uma Musume, Cinderella Grey. I think the OPs for the show were kind of mid, considering how good the rest of the show was. I just feel like I wish that they had better opening sequences. They were just kind of meh.
Yeah. I think like the song, like the first song I liked. If we were just looking at song, the first song I liked. Everything else was just
kind of meh. I'll just skip it.
Generic Uma Musume OP. Basically.
Not even like honestly, Uma Musume in general just kind of has mid OPs all around. Yeah.
Kind of surprising though, because like everything else about the show is so well, like from a production standpoint, is so well done that it's surprising. And like, it's not like Cygames doesn't know how to make a good OP. Like they did Summer Hikaru Died, which is a pretty sweet OP, right? Like,
I don't know. I think they were just maybe trying too hard to be hype, and it just came off as like kind of lame a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Like I think that was kind of where I was coming from. Meanwhile, like just like the show's hype, like you don't need to try that hard. It felt try hard, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that for sure.
Yeah. Mikey, hi, my friend.
Hi. For me, I think the one that to me is truly like I went for really like just what was actually like atrocious and like just disappointing from many levels. And for me, it's the beginning after the ends OP. It was basically like a PNG slideshow over like kind of an edgy, like very generic, edgy rock song.
Okay.
And
basically the whole show.
I mean, it was basically just encompassing of what was to come after. Like it's not like the show changed after the OP stopped playing its music. It was like, we're going to continue doing this same thing.
Yeah.
But I know that like when I just went back and like was watching a bunch of the OPs for the shows that I watched this year. And when I watched this one, I was like, man, I must have like just absolutely brain blocked this out of my mind. Cause I don't even remember that. Like, I don't remember this OP at all. It was so bad. I must've skipped it like before even remember. I probably didn't even watch it one time. I probably didn't even make it 10 seconds into it before I skipped it. It's so bad. It's
like, I know what this is.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip
it is. I watched it back before I was going to this and I'm like, this is truly atrocious. This is abominable. Get this abominable snowman in here. It'd be more interesting, please. It's not good. And that's the other thing with it too, is like, again, I wanted to pull from my list for shows that personally hurt me. And Jay turned me on to the beginning after the end. And like literally you scroll through the YouTube comment section of like the OP video and it's all people being like, imagine being a Solo Leveling fan and thinking you got a bad adaptation. And it's just like all these people basically being like, oh man, I'm just in pain. Let's be in pain in this comment section together. And it's just, for me, it just captured the whole beginning after the end experience is captured in that OP. So that's why I picked it.
There are like two fandoms this year that had that, like just pity party of, man, our show sucks.
And like deserved pity party.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is the first one. I feel like the other one's going to come up, this episode.
Okay. I think it will too.
Yeah.
If it's what I'm thinking of. Jay, though, what is, I know you're a big beginning after the end fan. I'm sure it hurt you too, but I'm curious what hurt you more than that.
What hurt me more was an OP for like a series that I actually really do like. And I like the first OP. Hint, it's two, they had two OPs. I like the first OP for this one because it felt like it really encapsulated like what the show is. And then the second OP comes out and it's just kind of like a lame PNG slideshow of like with like a generic rock song, and that's got the second Gachiakuta OP, and it really hurts me to say that.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
It really hurts me to say that because Callie, like Hololife's Callie does the OP.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Oh, good for her.
So like, you know, I went into it being like, oh, that's cool. And then I saw the OP and it was just, oh, that's very not cool.
Uncool. Yeah.
I mean, like visually, there's a lot going on it, but it just kind of like doesn't work. Especially because the first OP was pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
And
the first OP, like it just felt a lot more. It felt a lot more cohesive. Where this feels like there's a song. Okay, we have to animate something around that.
It's very here's a song, and we got our draw of the Mori or whatever, Mori Calliope, and then it's like, we need to animate cool characters just doing random things to the song. It's kind of the vibe I was getting from it.
Yeah.
Try hardy. Maybe.
A little bit.
Kind of.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Moral of the story, don't try so hard, OP people. Just
Well, I don't know about that.
Just don't even try. Just don't even try anymore.
Well, that's the problem with mine.
Hey,
though.
watch this.
Just do an old school like opening credit sequence, you know? Just literal credits.
Just do the Star Wars opening crawl.
Hey, iconic.
It's funny because I think actually, like, I was looking back at our last year's MIDdies before we had this episode, and I think Jay picked Uzumaki as his worst OP, and I think they literally do just opening credits.
Yeah.
Wasn't that why you picked that?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little.
It's funny.
Yeah. Well, you know what? At least they listened to me, you know?
Yeah.
Unlike these other people. But now we move on to most visually painful. So the show that truly made you question
your sanity
and why you thought this would look cool, but it ended up not looking cool. I'm going to go with one. We alluded to this one earlier in the episode. Mike wishes to believe that this anime does not exist, but I assure you, Michael, it does exist.
Oh no,
it does exist.
No.
And there's a lot of shows that we could have picked, but there's just a show that got dunked on by Uma Musume fans because there was a direct comparison between the dancing in One Dance and the dancing in Uma Musume. And One Dance is, I mean, you know, they tried doing something and it just didn't work. And, you know, sometimes when you try and do stuff, you really fail. And this one failed.
I think the thing that hurts me the most about this show, in terms of visuals, is that like everything excluding the dancing looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's just the dancing looks that bad.
Yeah.
And it's such an integral part of the show.
Yeah.
That it's it just stands out. Like I've seen shows where they use CG for the dancing. Like Mike and I, we both enjoy like Zombieland Saga, for example.
Yeah. Or we watched Bang Dream this year too, as one of our reviews.
Yeah, same thing. And it's but One Dance, it's such a departure between animation styles. And it's it's used in such a more prominent way that it's difficult to not notice.
I would also just throw out that just like the quality of the CG animation for the dance is just dog water too. Like it's just not good. Like it you can tell it was clearly done. It's not done by Madhouse. It's done by whatever other studio is involved with it, and you can tell. Yeah, like you can tell. It's just not. It's not up to the par that is CG anime in 2026. Like it's just not.
I mean, cool that they did like the mocap and stuff. Like that's very cool from like a meta standpoint. But just visually, like they need to work on that a bit more, I think.
It just kind of
painful because it's like, oh, go ahead, Jay.
Oh, I was just going to say it bothers me that like you have this, which like is just terrible mocapping. And then on the very other side of the spectrum, you have 100 meters, which has some of the best rotoscoping in anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the difference, though, right? Like, if they rotoscoped the dancing, then it's fine. Or I have a feeling it would have been more fine than doing the mocap. The mocap just didn't work. It just didn't work.
And just like, you're watching and it's like, it felt like I was watching like PS2 graphics sometimes, and it just didn't feel good. It just didn't feel good. And visually painful is an apt description of the Wandaps. And like Jay kind of said too, like the weird thing is like when they're not dancing, it actually looks pretty good. Mm-hmm. It's just when they're dancing, it looks so bad and it's jarring. Mm-hmm. Like it hurts you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great memes though. Great memes out of it.
Great memes. Scatman. Scatman Sam. Yeah.
I'll never forget Scatman. Mike, what was your most visually painful show?
Thank you for throwing it to me. For me, the most visually painful show that I watched this year was my first foray into something you two gentlemen were very familiar with and tried warning me about when I decided to take this jump into Momentary Lily, the show by Studio, infamously known as Go Hands. And they sure Go Hands it up for this one, I'll tell you that. The thing is like it kind of, I was okay with it for a while, and then it just sort of like kept continually getting like crazier and crazier, and I'm like, what is going on? And then they like literally like fully reused an entire like animation sequence from a previous episode, and it was just like, this seems familiar. And then it was like, yeah, it's the exact one from another one when they fought the same thing. You're just watching the same thing on repeat. It's not 1999. I don't need to watch Sailor Moon transform 5 times anymore.
If only you had both lungs. The thing with Momentary Lily and Go Hands is I remember when you started watching this and you're like, oh, it actually looks pretty cool. And then I could just tell as the season wore on, it became less and less pretty good. It became more and more pretty bad.
It became more and more difficult to defend it.
Yeah. That's a very good take, because I wanted to like it. It did things. Yeah. It did things I like a lot, but it unfortunately did a lot of things I didn't like a lot. And most of it was just like, you just get kind of dizzy watching a Go Hand show. You really do. I was just like, no, I'm better than them. I can watch this. I'm fine. It's unpleasant. It really is. It really is unpleasant.
I think that's the foray, the standard foray into Go Hands is like, no, like I'll
like for a bit. The small dose is kind of cool. Yeah,
the hate is overblown, and then by the time you're watching the clouds blowing by at like supersonic speeds just because they think it looks cool, and you're starting to pick it apart, and everyone's hair is just constantly moving.
Oh, that was part of it too, is like the hair, like they don't need that, the hair doesn't need to move that much.
No, it doesn't.
Somewhere between Wand Dance, where they have like block hair, and Momentary Lily, where every single hair strand is animated. We need a middle ground, is where you need to be.
That's where Free Ren lives.
Yeah, that's the Free Ren zone. Yeah. That's enough about Momentary. That's enough.
The most frustrating part is Free Ren is animated by Madhouse.
Same studio as one. That's true. That's an insane statement. Yeah. Speaking of insane statements, Jay, what was visually painful for you in 2025?
There were a couple of shows that were visually painful for me, but I can't not mention the show that took the anime community by storm with its animation. It was the other one with the beginning after the end that people created an angry mob for, and that's One Punch Man by the guy who made Mob. Like, there are some shots that look fine, but like when you draw characters with 6 fingers,
yeah, like what's the excuse there? Like how can you possibly defend that? How can somebody be like, no, it was just, they forgot how many fingers people have. Like, it happens,
Yeah.
They looked at their hand and they're like 6.
They looked at their hand and they were like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect.
Got it. Nailed it.
Yeah. It's this was honestly like, it was between this One Punch Man obviously and One Dance. I'm glad One Punch Man ended up here, because it's
Me too. Like,
Yeah.
I give JC staff a little bit of a pass because I know that a lot of stuff has come out that like, oh, they had like almost no time to make it.
Mhm.
But I'm not looking at that when I'm giving this award out. I'm looking at the final product that was put out, and it still is bad.
It is what it is. Like
Yeah.
you kind of have to take the background information out of it and just take it for what it is, and what it is six. It has six fingers.
Yeah.
It has six fingers, and it's very interesting because you'll see shots of the show and it's like, oh my god, that's horrible, and then you'll see other shots and it's like, that looks pretty good.
Not terrible.
So like, it's just the inconsistency as well. Just adds to the visual poorness.
And I'm glad you brought that up because that actually makes it worse than the beginning after the end, because at least the beginning after the end was consistently bad. Whereas
that was their vision. That was their vision.
Whereas this was like, it gave me hope that it could possibly be any better, and it never was.
It never got better. No. Well, it did for a second, and then it went back to being bad again.
Yeah. It did for a second to give me the hope that it could possibly be better.
Mm-hmm. You know what gives me hope? Best Girls. You know what gives me despair?
What's that?
Worst Girls?
Worst Girls, yeah. That was a forced segue, if I ever heard one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, but it worked. We got there.
We got there.
Yeah.
Worst Girl. So which girl from this past year did you just not enjoy? Just not enjoy. I'm going with the Mimi answer, because I'm lazy.
He's a meme guy. He's a meme guy, is what he is.
Are you guys familiar with a show called Rent a Girlfriend?
Oh no! Did he do the thing?
I'm picking Chizuru Ichinose from Rent a Girlfriend.
What the hell?
I don't know. Like, I think it's spicy. Like, I'm just mad about this show and that the show is still around. Like, visually, of course, prime waifu.
Yeah, that's his literal wife.
Truly an ultimate tier waifu. Yeah.
But she's also,
what's not to like?
She's also stringing along the main guy constantly. She refuses to just like let people move on, or just, shit or get off the pot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's stringing Jay along too. He's been reading it for years.
Well, that's the author who's stringing Jay along. Yeah.
Isn't there this funny thing that happened too recently where like the author, who's the main character? Kazuya got like a haircut. Kazuta, that's right. Got a haircut, and then all of a sudden, like the haircut was similar to the author's, and all of a sudden, Chizuru's like, I'm kind of into you now. Like the haircut, there's something about it. It's such a funny manga.
Yeah, it's yeah.
That's a very spiteful pick, though, Cole. That's very spiteful.
It is. It's a spiteful pick. Yeah. It's a spiteful pick. Yeah. But also, just like from what I understand about the character, like I just don't really. Like, other than her visual design, what is there to like about this character?
A lot.
What?
I don't know. There's a whole arc in like the third season there about where like she kind of digs into like her past and like there's an arc with her grandparents there and stuff. And it's just she's very endearing to me. So I'll push back on you politely on this one.
Well, I think
she's the whole reason people read that manga endlessly.
Yeah, no, I know that's the whole reason why a lot of people read that manga.
It's not her specifically. It's I just want to see the will they happen already. It's not a will they won't they. It's a they will. Just give us a bit.
Just get to it already. Yeah. All right, Mike. Who's your worst girl?
I picked a girl named Shenmei. I had to look up her name because I don't remember it. But she's from the second season of Apothecary Diaries. She's the one who is like the old lady who is like scheming in her castle.
Oh, the like mother of
the one Curtis in there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to talk about her without spoiling too much. Why she's such a bad girl, but she sucks. Yeah, Cole, you got that right. She flippin' sucks. Like when you watch that. literally from the minute you see her on the screen to the last time you see her on the screen, you're like, I don't like you at all.
I don't like what
you're a bad person.
I don't like what you did to Mao Mao. I don't appreciate that at all.
Yeah, Mao Mao's a gem.
Yeah.
You are not.
Mao Mao.
You are not.
Mao Mao, arguably best girl.
Best girl. Yep. Might win best girl of the year.
Shenmei, arguably worst girl.
Yep.
It runs the gambit.
It does. That's what I kind of, when I said I wanted to pick some characters, like some things from good shows that were bad. Like she's not bad. Like she's not poorly written or anything. She's just like, you just hate her. You know?
She's an unlikable character.
Yeah. If this was last year, most deserving of bodily harm, we used to have that award. She would probably get that award, you know, because she deserves harm. She definitely does. So yeah. All my Shenmei haters, rise up. We'll talk about this off air about how much we hate. All my homies hate Shenmei. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Jay.
Yeah.
Which girl did you hate the most this year?
Worst girl. I gotta go with a character that, like, kind of like Mike's pick, just kind of exists in the story, to cause problems for the main character. And kind of like Cole's pick, it just feels like the author wrote themselves into a corner and were out of ideas, so they introduced this character to create more problems. And that's Cologne from Ranma 1/2 Season 2, which is Shampoo's great-grandmother.
Oh, okay.
And her whole bit in the show is she exists to give Ranma more problems to deal with. So there's more hijinks to happen when she already Rumiko
There's
Takahashi.
Enough hijinks in it.
Yeah, like there are already enough characters to create hijinks with, but for some reason it appears as though she ran out of ideas and had to create this other character to create more hijinks. She, like, there's nothing endearing about this character. There's nothing interesting about them. All they do is mess with Ranma, and that is it.
Got a crazy character design too, I will say. I didn't watch season 2 yet, but yeah, good lord, she looks like a mosquito.
Oh, I'm into that.
Yeah, what on earth is this? And
yeah.
That is a bad girl. That is a bad girl. I'll tell you that, Jay.
Yeah. Listen. We got 3 bad girls. You know,
We got
3 bad girls.
Bad girls.
Well,
all 3 of them.
do we?
All 3 undeniably
All 3
bad.
Inarguable. I won't hear any arguments.
Okay,
you can try,
fine.
but I won't.
I've already tried. It didn't work. Yeah. You're a bad boy, is what I'd say.
That's fitting because that's our next category. Actually.
Oh shoot!
We're talking about best boy or worst boy. Worst boy.
Idiot.
No, Best Boy's in the other awards show, Cole.
Yeah,
that's in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Worst boy. So the boy that we hate, that we all hate.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the hate train rolling. I'm picking Kazuya whatever. That guy sucks too.
What is going on here?
No, okay, actually, legitimately, this guy does suck. Like
this guy does suck a little bit. Yeah.
What is his name? Jay Kazuya.
Kazuya.
Or is it? It's Kazuya.
It's Kazuya. Yeah.
Okay, it's Kazuya.
Kinoshita.
Kinoshita.
That's it.
Yeah, he's.
You can't spell Kazuya Kinoshita without shit in the.
Yeah, you can not do that. It's just again, like, just a poorly like thought out character, because it's not even that the character's thought out, it's that you made this character for this story that is going to go nowhere, so the character just becomes more and more unlikable as the story goes on, because you have to continue this will they won't they. And I guess the worst boy is the mangaka himself for doing this to me. Even though, like, I'm just watching from the outside, but I'm sympathetic with my friend Jay, who has to read this. He must read.
He must
Rent a Girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he's gotten so close. He's gotten so close.
No, I haven't.
It's still so far away, Jay.
I don't know, with the haircut arc, we might be somewhere.
I doubt it.
No, because in another 5 chapters, someone's going to say that haircut sucks, so he gets a different one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find out that it's because the author changed his haircut because too many people clowned on him.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Yeah. It's just his journal at this point.
Yeah.
So it's just fanfic.
Yeah, it's his dream journal, essentially.
Yeah.
That's my it's my worst boy. He's bad.
Yeah.
He's bad.
Well, I have a bad boy for you too. That I think you two are familiar with because you're manga readers of this property. But again, I chose a bad boy from a very good property. I chose Duma from Demon Slayer: The Infinity Castle movie that came out this year. Okay. And you say, well, he's a very interesting character. He's well designed. He's pretty unlikable though, is the thing. He's pretty responsible for a few on-screen deaths that were pretty brutal, I would say.
Yeah.
He's a bad boy. He's a bad boy, and I don't appreciate his energy. I thought I would enjoy him because he just kind of has this kind of like I'm a sucker for like for lack of a better term, like the Hime Dere character. You know, where you're kind of very pompous and kind of full of yourself. But the more I saw him on screen, the more I was like, I just want you to die already. Like at least Akaza was like, I don't know, he's compelling, I find, you know? But just don't, Duma, I'm just like, just get this guy out of here, you know? Like,
no one likes this guy. Nobody likes this guy.
Nobody likes that guy.
I like him though. He's my favorite.
You see lots of edits of Akaza and it's like, oh, okay, I get it. I get the story. People are like, he's a demon. He's literally one of the bad guys. But like people would probably say he's one of the better. People like literally are like, he's after that movie came out, people were like, oh man, Akaza, you know,
he's cool.
His backstory. You get it now. The fireworks, get it? He just wanted his girl to see fireworks. Oh, Duma, he's just a dick. He's just a dick.
He
just likes killing.
Not cool. Not a cool guy.
Cool dude. Yeah. F Duma. F Duma is what I say.
Yeah.
Jay, what do you say? Who do you hate?
This one's kind of a toss-up between two different boys because both are bad boys for different reasons. But I gotta go with this one kind of for the same reasons Cole went for Kazuya. I'm gonna go with Arata Shiunji from the Shiunji family, whatever the heck that show is called, which is the other show by Reiji Miyajima. And the main reason why I am picking this character is just because, like, the show tells us, oh, he's super cool and super attractive, and everyone likes him. But then you watch the show, and he's literally just Kazuya again. And like,
guys like, I just like putting myself in manga. What do you mean?
I like putting myself in manga, but also everyone thinks I'm super cool and super hot and every girl who is my sister, but like, let's not talk about that, wants to sleep with me.
Yeah.
Just ignore that last little bit.
Yeah, I have a feeling this guy has a fetish, but I'm not going to judge.
You know, I'm kind of surprised there's no little sister character in Rent a Girlfriend a little bit after watching this show.
It's true, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
maybe that was like one of his big regrets, you know? He's like, I just couldn't shoehorn it in. I had to start a new manga.
The people aren't ready. The people aren't ready for this.
Yeah. He had to start his passion project.
Yeah, and then he started the second one. He's like,
and then his editor goes up to him and goes, hey, Rent a Girlfriend's pretty popular. You got anything else? And he's like, oh, do I?
Oh, I've been waiting. I've been waiting.
Do you know? Are you familiar with the concept of little sisters? The
editor was just like, sold. yes, finally.
I am ready. So is everyone else. No one was ready. No one was ready.
No one cared or wanted it.
So you take a boy, you take a girl.
Yeah.
And what do you have?
A boy and a
two
girl.
People.
A boy and a girl. A duo.
Okay.
And they could have chemistry.
They could.
But what we're looking for here
like
is...
the class? My chemistry class?
Yeah.
In second period?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what we're looking at here right now is worst chemistry. Which two characters just had poor chemistry, bad vibes between the two of them?
Okay.
Yes.
Good clarification. It has to be between two characters. Okay, I didn't go that route. Anyway, but Cole, who did you think had terrible chemistry?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be two characters, but that's where I came at it from.
There's no rules here. It's whose line is it anyway? It's all made up. Rules don't
Points
matter.
don't matter. Worst chemistry. I actually went with a lesser known show that I actually watched.
That's a good.
Cole
good
watched
move.
a show.
Cole watched anime?
I know. The reason I'm going with this one is because the show is kind of a, you've watched anime. It's a love triangle. One character likes one person. Okay, so the main guy likes this girl, and the girl's friend likes him. And the chemistry between the girl's friend and him is just way better than kind of the lead couple in the show. And that's Okitsura. Do you guys remember that show?
I thought you were gonna go with this show.
Yeah.
When in
Okinawa
the lead
girl
up,
one?
I had no idea
Yes.
until you said that.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, it's a shot in the dark. Well done. Yeah, that's the Okinawa one. The boy's name is Teruaki Nakamura. And the girl's name is Hina Kyan. They're fine together. The problem is that the opposing couple, the couple that's not actually going to be a couple, we've all watched shows like this, is just way more compelling as a pairing and way more interesting to me than the primary pairing in this. So I guess it's my pick is more of a more of a wish that they go the other route, I suppose. And yeah, I had a tough time. I had a tough time with bad pair ups, but
yeah, it's kind of a tough one, honestly.
I'm hoping you guys had
a tough one.
I'm hoping you guys had a better time.
I kind of went a similar route a little bit, but I decided to go with the main character from the show. Chitose is in the Ramune bottle, and he sort of the concept of that show is that he's super cool, and he has like a harem basically, right?
Okay,
and it just I at no point was ever like really compelled that him and any of his harem, like I didn't understand the concept of it. I was like, why are they that into him? Like everything feels so surface level and kind of weird. Like they're all fawning over him for almost no reason, but it's also like when you look at it, it's high school, so I guess that's how it works. But my worst chemistry is just Chitose and everyone in that show, because it just I don't know, he just is written so kind of poorly that it just sort of he just feels like he's monologuing all the time, and it's just kind of like he's monologuing. There's people around him, and it just felt weird. It just felt weird. Not good chemistry with him and the rest of the cast.
Stuff like that just feels like it's just the author talking to you.
Yeah,
and it's
that's what it really felt like.
It's there's no it doesn't feel organic at all in the story. It's like this is what the author thinks, and this is how he's gonna tell us. He's literally just going to tell us. He's not even going to pretend it's like a character's voice. There's no subtext. It's just, this is text. just text. Yeah. Jay, who is your worst chemistry for the year?
My worst chemistry of the year goes to a trio because for some reason that happened this year. And that is Akira, Yugure, and Amaru from Dusk Beyond the End of the World. I think first of all, the fact that they tried to push a polyamorous relationship onto its audience without really doing much to make it feel acceptable or believable is the starting point. But just the fact that most of Amaru's chemistry with the other two is, hey, we're gonna snog, right? And that's kind of just yeah,
it's kind of weird. Like it just, again, similar to my Chitose one, it really just felt like they were together and they loved each other because that's what they were supposed to do in the story.
Yeah.
And it just kind of didn't really ever feel convincing, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, all they ever talked about was like, oh, we're getting married, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but you just met. Like, what do you mean? You can't LC right away, you know?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
At least take me on a date first. A
Yeah.
date? What's that?
Yeah, at least get this robot drunk, because that happens apparently.
Oh, that can happen?
In that one, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently that's
Doesn't
how it
happen to
works.
me. Doesn't
Yeah.
happen
The
to me.
robots like to drink, but they can also sober up instantly by burning the alcohol.
Oh, it's like Bender.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it is like Bender. Yeah,
She's Bender.
she is Bender. Yeah, it's actually literally. Yeah,
They didn't
Yeah,
think of
yeah.
that. She's Bender. Yeah.
yeah,
But
she's literally Bender.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
with no
no.
charm and
That's fun.
absolutely like no interesting traits.
Yeah, she doesn't smoke cigars. She doesn't have.
Yeah.
she's not
Yeah.
funny.
She's
Not
not voiced
funny.
by John DiMaggio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe in the dub.
Maybe in the
That
dub.
would be wild.
That would be a choice. That'd be a choice.
That would be a wild choice.
That'd be fun for sure.
It would be fun. You know what's not fun?
Oh,
These
what?
upcoming anime. Our next category is least fun. Least fun anime from the past 12 months. For me, is a show that I shouldn't be surprised but I wanted it to be, because it could have been a good time, but it wasn't. It ended up just being boring. And I'm going with, do you guys recall the show? I think I drafted it and everything. Catch Me at the Ballpark.
Yes,
It
I
was
do
just-
remember that show.
It was just kind of like, I was hoping for just a fun time about a girl at the ballpark serving beer, and this office worker being like, they slowly get closer and closer. And it really, it's much more of an ensemble cast with like stuff that's happening between people that aren't even related to the story, but I guess they are now, because that is it just wasn't what I thought it would be, and in the end it wasn't as fun as I was hoping it would be. So for me, that is my least fun, is a show that no one watched except for me, but it made me mad. No, it didn't make me mad. It made me sad.
I saw a few people watching, at least tried to watch that show, I think. And then, it just fizzled, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't a flame out, it was a fizzle out.
The fun ED could only take it so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's as far as it took it, to the least fun anime of the season, of the year for me. Yeah.
I chose a interesting one, actually. Mine on its surface, and when you look at its like bones and its DNA, it should be one of the most fun anime of the year. And it sure thought it was one of the most fun anime of the year. And I've picked Bullet for my least fun anime of the year, because I had high hopes for this one. When I picked it, you guys literally said, "This looks like a Mike show." You know,
it looks like
it's
a
gonna be
Mike
lot
show.
of fun.
Makes
It
sense.
looks like a fun, stupid show. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this one was just kind of so focused, kind of like Cole said with Gachi Akata, on just being cool, that it didn't really bother to set up a point that I really cared about. You didn't really care about any of the characters or anything like that. So like, you had these kind of like zany situations, but you just don't care. So therefore they're not fun.
Yeah.
And Bullet for that reason just kind of like fizzled out. Like I felt myself watching what was supposed to be a very fun and entertaining and like zany ride, akin to like Doro Hey Doro or what's the one with the crabs? Sabakui Bisco. Like these weird zany shows that I kind of love because they're just weird, you know? Yeah. And it just didn't do anything to actually hold my attention. So therefore, least fun show of the year for me.
It looked like Mad Max with animals, and it just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of a good way to put it. Yeah. What about you, Jay? What was your least fun?
I had a tough time.
Bad Max. It was Bad Max.
Bad Max. Oh,
Bad Max,
no, you're too late. I already segued out of it. Too late.
My least fun show. Yeah, I had a tough time picking this one. Because like I didn't want to like pick like the Isekai number 6592. I don't like duh. It wasn't fun.
Yeah.
So I kind of got a little bit creative, and the show that I think is the least fun show of the year is a show that's actually good, but like if you're gonna watch it, you're not watching it to have a good time. You're watching it to kind of be sad. And that's Takapi's Original Sin.
Okay.
I like that pick. I like that.
This show's not fun. It's not a fun show to watch.
It is not.
You're not like you're when you watch episode 1, you kind of go, yeah, I think I gotta stare at a wall for a little bit. That was a lot. That was
At no point during the runtime of Takapi's Original Sin did I think that was a fun episode.
Yeah.
That was a good time. But man, were you glued to the screen? Because it was one of the highest rated and one of the best anime last year. But no, it was not a fun show. It was definitely not.
Exactly.
It's
exactly.
It's,
like it is a very, very good show. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like I would recommend it if you're looking for something like of this nature, or like if you're like, man, I really like Oyasumi Pun Pun and I want something kind of similar in anime form. I'd recommend this.
Yeah.
The Goodnight Poon Poon Cole for I don't think you ever did end up checking out this show, but Goodnight Poon Poon is a good comparable where it's just like it's not fun, but it's good.
Yeah. It's I've heard things. I've heard tales.
Like it. You'd like the show.
Yeah. I think it's overrated. In fact, it's my pick for most overrated. No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Hasn't even watched an episode. Super overrated.
Well,
it's overrated because I haven't watched it.
The show I picked for most overrated anime, that's our next category, by the way. The show I picked for most overrated anime is another show I haven't watched, but I watched the first episode of it, and let me tell you, it was mid. And I just refuse. I refuse to accept that people enjoy this show. And it was, it's interesting. I'm looking back at last year's MIDdies as well. And Jay picked it for last year's MIDdies. I'm picking Solo Leveling. I don't get it. Guy and his big chin.
Guy and his big Japanese penis.
Guy's an ultimate Chad, is what he is.
He is.
You got Jay with that one.
No, Jay said something.
Jay got himself.
Jay
got himself.
Yeah. You'll hear it in the recording. Don't worry.
Yeah, I didn't hear it though. I'd like to be clear. But I actually did think about putting this one as mine, to be honest with you, because it's so highly regarded, but it's kind of just good in my opinion.
Yeah, like
I don't think it deserves to be.
Like, I think it deserves.
Yeah, I awarded it most fun in the season that it aired in this year, and I feel like that's the category that it belongs in for like any kind of positive critique. Just because like
it's well animated, it's got interesting fights, but it's like it doesn't really deserve to be one of the best shows.
Does it deserve to be like the #1 rated show from? Like the most popular show from last year. Like,
does it deserve Crunchyroll's Anime of the Year 2024?
I wanted to leave that out of it.
Yeah, that's right. It is the most popular show of last year. Dang, I didn't even believe you. I had to look and check for myself.
I did my homework.
You did.
You did for once.
It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th highest rated show of last year as well. Which I just feel like that's kind of a crazy statement. I don't know.
Now you will die.
Don't get me wrong. I enjoy Solo Leveling season 2. It's not that good.
Yeah,
it's not that good.
What are some shows that are below that in terms of ranking?
Below it.
Just read out like the next 3.
The next one. So like these are technically kind of tied, so they don't really. I wouldn't count them. But To Be Hero X, Uma Musume Cinderella Grey, and Dr. Stone's Science Future Part 2.
Like one of those shows for sure should be much higher than
Lord of Mysteries, Dawn to Dawn, Call of the Night, Grand Blue, Medalist. Yeah. The first part of Dr. Stone.
Absurd.
Those are all better shows in my opinion.
Yeah. Me too. I also agree with you.
I also think this thing that you said.
Now, Michael.
Yes.
My friend, what is your pick?
I went a similar route to you with this one, Cole, as I picked kind of a good show that got a little too many flowers in my opinion. I picked Kaiju number 8, season 2. And I enjoyed season 1.
Mhm.
I enjoyed season 2. But I think season 2 kind of benefited from being in sort of a fine season of the summer season there. And I think that there's better things from that season. And I think it was just kind of the only, for the season it aired, it was kind of the only, like, here's the big shonen property that you can watch, having not known that much. I'm double checking. Yeah, it is summer. Okay, good. And I don't know. I just kind of felt like it's just a very boring season. There's just not that much in it. I don't know why it was so highly regarded and popular. It just kind of felt fine to me. Like, it looked good, I guess. But I think it was just... And then I think it also got a true simuldub from Crunchyroll, which always really helps with the popularity and stuff like that. Because then it's just so much more accessible over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kaiju number 8 season 2 didn't really check that box for me. And it's not as highly regarded as Solo Leveling, but it's not that far behind, honestly, I wouldn't say. Like, when you ask people, like, they're like, oh yeah, it was a good show or whatever. But like, it was more popular than Summer Hikaru Died, Takopi's Original Sin, Call of the Night, Silent Witch, Dr. Stone. Like, what are we doing here? It's not that good. It looks pretty, don't get me wrong. But like,
sure, yeah, but like,
yeah,
that can only take you so far.
Yeah. Jay, what was your most overrated?
I mean, kind of like you two, I picked a show that's overrated.
That is what we're trying to do here. That is what we're trying to do here.
That's the goal.
And I feel like traditionally Jay has had some very spicy, like, this show sucks, but everyone loves it. So I'm excited to see what you come up with here.
I feel like mine's a little bit less spicy this year than previous years, but my pick for most overrated is a show that on paper looks really good. So many people were excited for it, and I don't understand why it's rated so highly, and that's Lord of the Mysteries. I mean, like, it is the 9th highest rated ONA of all time on any list. I don't understand why.
What?
Probably because it looks incredible, honestly.
It looks really good, for sure. But, like, you watch the show, and if you haven't read the novel, you're just kind of looking at it and going, what's going on? What?
Yeah.
And it just introduces so many concepts, so many ideas, so many things, and you're just at like a mile a minute, and you're just sitting there going, wait, go back, run that by me again, please. What?
Yeah.
And it just assumes that, like, yeah, you got it, let's move on, let's keep going, and it rushes through all this stuff because it wants to get to a cool fight, because apparently that's what, like, it's known for, is, like, it has cool fights and a cool world. But in a show, that stuff doesn't really hold as well as in a novel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, yeah, it does look good. Visually, probably one of the best looking shows of the year. But beyond that, what are we doing?
It's a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing I will say in Lord of the Mysteries credit is, also to its discredit, is that it also, I think it got a pretty poor subtitle job done for it. Because actually, like, I tried watching it when it first aired in the subtitle, and I remember being like, what the hell just happened? I have no clue what's happening in this. It sure looked cool, but that's all I kind of really took out of it. And then later on, actually, I was going to drop it, and my coworker was like, oh, no, check out the dub. I did the same thing, and then I watched the dub, and I, like, actually understood what was going on, because they, like, actually did a good job of explaining it. And I feel like that might be part of why there's, like, this dissonance with it, is, like, the sub version is poor, but the dub version makes sense. And that's just with my experience anyway, and a couple of people I know. So
Jay, don't listen to him. This is just a big big dub trying to poison your mind.
Big dub propaganda.
Yeah.
Well,
sounds like dub gobbledygook to me, if you ask me. So
how dare you mid boy, you. I don't know, that segue made no sense.
Yeah. You tried.
Yeah.
That segue
really
was kind of mid. But I mean, you went for it. So now we move on to the most mid anime, which translates to not the meh anime. It's the worst anime. What was the worst anime that you watched this year? Or in my case, didn't watch because I only watch good anime. No, I picked one that again was just in the zeitgeist. It was an anime that I think was pretty universally panned by everybody, in terms of its animation, in terms of just the quality that was put on display for such a big property. Mike's wondering, he's like, oh, what is he gonna say? It's One Punch Man. It's One Punch Man season 3. Yeah, it's everyone dunked on this show. When my 50-year-old uncle stops me at Christmas and says, do you watch One Punch Man? Season 3 is terrible. Then I know.
That's when you know.
That's when I know it's the most mid anime of the year.
It was at that moment I knew this show sucked.
Exactly. And that's when I knew, oh, we're going to be doing our MIDdies. This is the most mid.
This is the one. This is the one.
This
Uncle
is the
Kevin
one.
told me. Yeah.
Not Uncle Kevin. No. It was Uncle Randy. It was Uncle Randy.
Oh, sorry. Uncle Randy. I always get them confused.
He got Randy with you with that one.
Yeah.
Mike, did you know I actually have an Uncle Kevin? Or did you just pick a name out?
No, I knew you had an Uncle Kevin.
Okay,
I couldn't remember the other. I had the name floating around in the ether.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Pulled one out.
I thought you just picked a random name and was like,
no. I had it was like an 80% chance. I was like, I think that's a name that.
Yeah, no, you were close.
I think that's a name.
Before
you were close. You were close.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my Middest anime. Was One Punch Man season 3. Just bad.
Good choice. Bad.
Yeah. I haven't heard anybody say anything good. Yeah.
Valid.
No. Valid choice.
Thank you.
I went a little more mid. I went truly with the mid part of this one, where I didn't choose something that was like truly awful. Like I had a decent time watching it. I didn't think it was awful, but it truly was the middest anime I watched this year, because it just didn't really do anything of truly any consequence. And I chose Lazarus as my middest anime of 2025. And it was the show that was supposed to be, oh, look at this cool anime original. Like, check this out. This is supposed to be sweet, awesome action scenes and stuff. It's supposed to be Cowboy Bebop 2.0, which also is starting to become a bit of like a trigger word for like, this show's not going to be that good.
Yeah. If you hear that, get ready.
As soon as you hear that, it's like, that hasn't gone well in the past.
Yeah.
And this is just another case of that. It was fine. It was very mid is what I'd say. For a show that has like as much behind it and put into it, it should have been better. Instead, it was just mid. So Lazarus is kind of unfortunately the middest anime of 2025.
I kind of agree with you on that one. Like, just when people heard the name Shinichiro Watanabe and the fact that he was behind it, it should have had something of substance.
The name has gravitas for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And to his credit, he does have good works behind him, like Cowboy Bebop's beloved. Kids on the Slope is a well-directed show. Space Dandy, I know, is beloved. Carol and Tuesday is pretty good.
Yep. Yeah.
But like, this was just a wet fart.
That's apt. That's a very good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to leave the suspense out of it, this was my middest anime of the year.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
And for a lot of the reasons Mike said, I mean, there was a lot of hype going into this show, and like there was a lot of and for what I said, like there was a talented name behind it, and it had all the makings of something really exciting, and it just failed in every single way, except for its action. It had really cool action and action direction.
Cool. I will say that.
That is genuinely like really cool. But beyond that, in terms of a story, it was just like spinning its wheels all the way through until it had to find an ending. None of the characters were really that interesting. The music was cool. but like it doesn't really do anything different from Cowboy Bebop or something that you wouldn't find in Cowboy Bebop. Like a lot of the stuff I feel like you could say is a positive in this show either are done just as well or better in Cowboy Bebop. So why watch this show when Cowboy Bebop exists?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it also like was pretty clearly trying to like. I just felt like the whole time I'm like, this is trying to be Cowboy Bebop 2.0.
Yeah, and I mean,
like you said, wet fart.
Yeah. To your credit, Adult Swim kind of asked Shinichiro Watanabe to make another Cowboy Bebop, so that's why this was made. And he said in interviews that he wanted to make another Space Dandy.
Yeah,
should have. Yeah.
Hopefully one day.
What's stopping him? What's stopping him? I mean, it's pretty easy to say, "Oh, I wanted to make another one of my beloved series, but they asked me to make this one, so it's pretty easy to say that." I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just I'm not a big fan of his writing. I think he's I think it goes to show, like you said, the action scenes were cool in this show.
Yeah,
that's a direction thing, and I think he's a good director.
He's a good director. I think he's a good ideas guy, kind of similar to like a George Lucas, but I think he just shouldn't have control of the script, basically.
Well, so he wrote Lazarus for sure, and I think like that is evident to your point. He didn't write Cowboy Bebop.
No,
that was someone else who has since.
And I mean,
passed away,
honestly, like if I'm going to be truly spicy here, Cowboy Bebop's fine in my opinion.
Yeah, I've always if we were doing an all-time overrated. Cowboy Bebop's kind of up there for me.
It'd probably be on there for me too.
I've given it a couple chances, and I can't get past like halfway through. But I don't want to.
Anyway,
kick it down.
I think it has a solid ending, but like everything leading up to the ending is just kind of mid.
Yeah, and it has like Spike Spiegel is like truly
the characters are
the characters are
cool.
Yeah,
but it's just kind of I don't know.
Anyway. We'll save it for the Cowboy Bebop review podcast.
We should review it. No, we shouldn't. I don't want to. I don't want to, actually.
Well, it's in the air now. It's in the air. Make us review it, dear listener.
It's in the ether. Let us know what you would be awarding all of these categories. You know, what was your least favorite anime? What was your least favorite OP? You know, run the gambit. Let us know. We always like when you give us your awards. We like seeing that. It's actually a lot of fun to read those, so please send them over to us. We have a review next week, which for us is tomorrow, and I have little time to read it. That is Black Torch, all 19 chapters. 5 volumes, I think you guys said. So this will be an interesting evening for me. Our next anime review is Now and Then, Here and There. That is one anime title. That is the title of the anime, and I'm ready. I'm ready for that one. Neon Genesis Evangelion was the winner of our listener's choice, so that will be coming up in a number of weeks.
Cool. I think you mean Neon Genesis Evangelion.
We also have another review that I think is probably going to be in between here. We're going to be reviewing a live action anime adaptation.
Which we're branching out a little bit. We're reviewing a live action. The One Piece live action, right? And we're also, I think, reviewing a game for the first time too, aren't we?
Yes, that's true. Yeah. So stick around. You'll be very interested to see what that's all about. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of AniPro. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend about us. If you really like us, why don't you consider supporting us on Patreon like these lovely people: Mr. Family Guy 36, Elijah Wood, Braindead B-Dog, Peach from a Crow. Oh my God, I've done it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not drinking, I swear. Kratos, Just Juzz, Mogmog, Uncle of Light, Zaffron, Genus26, and Taco. By supporting us on Patreon, you get access to all sorts of perks, and it really helps out the show. We're also on social media at AniProPod, and please join our Discord community to keep up with us and other listeners. Links to everything is in the description or at our website, AniProPod.com. Mike, you're wearing a lovely Gold Eyes hat. Would you please lead us in a round of bye-byes in honor of your hat?
In honor of my hat that features a fish that is known colloquially as a gold eye, I will take us out of here in the simplest way I know how, with a haiku
Oh. Okay.
that I didn't prepare.
Okay. Just off the dome.
Off the dome. I forget what a haiku is.
575.
Was sure.
Yeah.
Let's all go out and eat cake
That is like 8.
together. For now, we will go and say bye-bye.
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 Bye bye.